probably gonna get through the regular games from last week pretty quickly because everything was
Everything
nothing
went
really
pretty
went awry.
yeah, nothing
Yeah, I
was
mean there
surprising.
was nothing really crazy. Only things that were looking right now, like some of the games are closer than you may have expected.
I think the only surprising thing was just how many points San Fran put up on.
I was
Yeah,
about to
bro.
say
50,
that.
Like I
51 is
know we were gonna.
max. That was,
I
oh
knew the
my
Niners were gonna
God.
win, but
Well, technically, Justin, you didn't know that they were gonna win because you picked Carolina. But
I told you I have to take some risks sometimes. All right,
nah, fuck
You
that.
gotta risk it.
you got to risk it for the Trisket.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, nah, they got clapped. That was bad. Now I'm happy that they got clapped because now all this Cam might not have a job shit can go to rest because yeah, they had no chance without Cam. Like
Yeah, no, that was wild.
and the fact that they actually played like a decent squad and they got work like that shit was wow. I didn't even see the whole game. I saw like a good part of it though, and it was just Kyle Allen was lost out there. He didn't know what to do against a good
Niners
defense.
defense is not fun for a young quarterback.
Did you hear what one of the Panthers said? They said
Oh,
that
how he was like they're not that good. It was a
yeah,
coach.
it was the coach.
I think it was a coach. Yeah,
I thought it was a player. I thought it was like a defensive player for the Panthers.
It was like, no. It was one of the defensive dudes on the Panthers. It was
He was like Niners aren't nice. I'm like, dog, they put up 50 on you. You can't say this.
They're what? They're a mid team.
It said they're not as good as you think. I'm like, dog, you can't say that after they put 50 on you. Like if it was close, like if it was like 30-28,
it was Bruce
something
Irvin.
like that. Bruce Irvin.
It was Bruce Irvin. Yeah,
isn't he? He's a former Seahawk, right?
I believe so.
Wow.
Like, dog,
I mean,
you
players
can't say
need to
that.
stop talking shit this season. This shit is not working out.
That's like in basketball. If someone drops 40 on you, and you'd be like, he's not even that nice though.
Someone dropped 40 on some James Holmes shit. Shout out to James. My son would be like, I wasn't even really playing, but all right.
Yeah, no funny shit though. But nah, for real though, like they got work. But I think that was really the only surprising thing.
No,
what else?
It wasn't. The other surprising thing is the Bills defense like 31 from the Eagles.
Bro, but like the Bills didn't play anybody all year. Who they play against this year? The Patriots, and that's it.
But the only reason they've been able to win games is their defense.
Well, right, but their offense they couldn't match Philly this week. I mean,
I have a question.
Philly's been mid this year.
Question. How come we're criticizing the Bills for the teams that they've played? We don't criticize other teams for the teams that they
we
play.
do.
Like who?
We criticize everyone every week.
I'm about to say who don't we criticize, Justin?
Like what?
No. I know exactly who we don't criticize, but it's okay.
Who don't? Oh no, I don't like where this conversation about to go. But no, tell me who?
I know exactly who. It's that team that likes the clam chowder. I'm just saying.
You talking about the Patriots?
Bro, we criticize them every week.
Right.
That's dog. This is.
I feel like I'm the only one.
We spoke about this last week. Bro, their first real team be the Ravens.
Last week was a long time ago. I don't remember.
Yeah, but even so, bro, you can't be mad at the Patriots for destroying these ass teams. That's what
no. I'm not upset at. I'm not upset at it. I have no problem. You have to play who's on your schedule. Obviously,
yeah, facts.
I just don't like when people claim that somebody could be great when they don't play anybody. But
Cowboys,
but it was
the Jets.
No, but it was kind of like it's almost like the reverse. It's almost like the reverse Lamar Jackson argument, right? Because remember at the beginning of the season, they were like, "Oh, Lamar played the Cardinals and the Dolphins. He's not really that nice." They were literally saying, "Oh, Lamar not nice because he played," but yet you have this vaunted, Patriots defense and vaunted Bills defense who haven't played anybody, but they're great. And I feel like it's not the same. Like you got to keep the same energy.
If you compare their defenses, like the Patriots defense is like way better. Like, and even in just watching them week by week, those two teams, you can tell like that defense is like the Bills defense is good, but that Patriots defense is like really has been good. And it's not that, like you said, it's not their fault that they've been playing these bad teams, but they take care of business. Even as good of a defense that San Francisco has been, like they're not scoring touchdowns every single week. They're not blocking punts. They're not making these special teams plays that this defensive special teams that the Patriots has been.
Yeah, and that's hard to do regardless of who you play.
Yeah, like I can't. Like I'm just saying, like even though like they've been playing mid competition, and they gonna have a task this week playing Baltimore, and I'll get to that later. But
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait, bro.
Please beat them. Oh my god, please beat them. I need Lamar to go off for like 112.
Hollywood is coming back, bro.
I need him to go off like 112 rushing and like 220 passing, like 3 touchdowns.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The only way, not the only way, but I feel like the main way that the Ravens will win that game is on the ground, because through the air, that's really a no-fly zone. I'm just gonna say it.
I agree,
it
is a no-fly zone, but you still gotta cover Hollywood. Hollywood, everybody. Bro, that's one. And the thing about it, being back is gonna help the run game more.
Yeah,
so that's what it is. Everything is gonna be like. Bro, if everyone's healthy, we know Harbaugh knows how to game plan.
He does, and I agree with that. I was even arguing with a Patriots fan earlier this week that's saying that we just gonna cover zero them, and then that's gonna be that. I'm like, yeah, okay. John Harbaugh is actually a good coach. He's not Adam Gase, and he's gonna make adjustments. But yeah, Hollywood. I mean, he's coming back, but even so, it's like Stephon Gilmore. He's pretty good. He might be the best corner in the league right now. Like. I don't know, bro. It's definitely gonna be a tough matchup for him, but I don't know. I think it's just finally a good test for the Patriots, because they need to play somebody good, and the fact that they've really been beating like these bad teams, like the best team who they play, Buffalo.
Yeah, that's it. And Buffalo's beat them, and that just reminds me of another reason why the Ravens should push that pass rusher, is they're talking about like the way you beat the Patriots is you have to rush Brady.
Yeah, you got to put pressure on him.
Pass rush, and that's part of the reason why the Giants were able to beat them in the Super Bowls, because of that fucking front line was filthy.
Yep.
So you really need that, and that's part of the reason why the Bills gave them problems too. So we'll see. Again, they still maybe they make a trade this week. It's the beginning of the week. There's still time for it to happen. We're really gonna see. I know they've been signing people, but I want a trade. I want a name. I want a splash. I want someone to help like get us over that hump. And maybe possibly set up for the future if we get Ngakoue. But yeah, I mean, outside of that, I don't really think any other wild thing happened. The only other thing is maybe that the Chargers won a game when none of us picked them, and they shouldn't have won.
JT picked them.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, shut up, bro. Come on now, like that was just
my guy Eddie. What was that? Was that Eddie Pinheiro missing that?
Missed it? Yeah, bro.
That was my guy up until then.
Yeah,
everything else was pretty as expected. I say that
you want to talk about mid, yo. Actually, Trubisky, he sucks. I'm not going to
Yo, dog, they dead said.
Yo,
I don't know if I made that joke last week. They said Trubisky is dead, Mark Sanchez, but couldn't afford to go to USC.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. What college you went to? North Carolina.
Yeah,
that's wow. That's a
ain't no quarterbacks coming out of the ACC like that.
I mean, Deshaun Watson, but
Deshaun won.
That's it.
Jameis Winston. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, he came out the league.
Success as Mitchell Trubisky.
He came out the league. I'll tell you that.
I mean, shit. Yeah. I mean, he can't. I mean, yeah.
Oh wait, Daniel Jones. There you go.
Hey, there. Come on, yo. That's 3 out of 30. We getting somewhere, man. I want to say, like, for real. Shout out Duke, man. Shout out Duke football. Then never watched the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything else wild. Shout out Minshew Mania's back on track.
Man. Dog, now Minshew is. I'll tell you this, man. And I was a Minshew fan before, and I got to watch him actually on Sunday. Minshew is nice. He deserves to be a starter in this league.
Yo, Mitchell Trubisky for Nick Foles.
Excuse me.
Mitchell Trubisky for
Nick Foles. No. I want Nick Foles on the Jaguars still. But
they're gonna trade Minshew. I feel like
get Minshew to Chicago. I tell you, they're winning the North. Minshew in Chicago, they win the North.
Minshew to Chicago, they win the North. You bugging because Rodgers is still there, and Kirk.
That division instantly becomes the best in the. I mean, it's already one of the best right now, but it instantly becomes the best.
That's crazy. That division is pretty tough right now, though.
Bro, can you imagine him with those weapons? Tariq Cohen out the backfield. What was that? They got Allen Hurns.
No, Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson. Sorry.
Yeah.
Man. Oh man. And you got that defense.
Taylor Gabriel. And then you have wow, yeah, that's true. Yeah, man. Yeah, you don't even have that offense doesn't even have to be good per se. It could just be manageable. But that offense is just it just sucks right now.
Yeah, because they have a good enough defense. Like,
yeah.
I'm crying. That's a name I haven't heard in a mad long. Bears got Prince Anukamara.
He's nice for them too.
Yeah, now he actually be putting in work. Him and my man Eddie. They both be frying over there. I'll be like, damn. But yeah, bro, I don't know. The Bears gonna have to do something for it. Start. Yo, it's so crazy how shit just doesn't change sometimes in football. Like they really like their kicking situation is still fucked up, even though they got this dude. But you know what? Them losing this game. This was karma for early in the season. I don't know if y'all remember when they played.
With the Broncos. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This was karma from early in the season because that was a game they should have lost, but they won on some BS. But you know, it all comes back around in the NFL sometimes.
You want to know why I'm gonna say that wasn't karma?
Why? Oh, don't say Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
I knew he was going to say it.
Okay, but I think the big question here, right, is which backup quarterback situation comes out, I guess, the best. So, like when Cam comes back to replace Kyle Allen, and when Nick Foles comes back to replace Gardner Minshew, which team does better?
The Panthers.
Yeah,
because Gardner's better than Kyle Allen. Period.
Okay.
No, I would say just even the Panthers because for whenever Cam comes back, they'll have a winning record because Kyle Allen before this past week he was 5-0, so I think that they're still in playoff contention. The NFC is just really good right now. Wow,
you said Kyle Allen was what?
I said before this week he was 5-0 as a starter.
Didn't they lose like
before this week? No, bro. Before this week they were 5-0
because they were 0-2 when he took over.
How are they 5-0?
No, or 4-0. He got to be. He's under. He was
bro. They only have 4 wins.
Oh, 4-0.
4-0, 5-0, whatever. But he was He's basically undefeated the entire time. And the fact that Cam gonna come back with a team that's winning, if he comes back healthy, that's the key. I think that the Panthers will be in a much better situation. But that's why they're really taking his time with Cam now, and they're just kind of letting it rock. I'll tell you right now, the Panthers they play they play the Titans, but the Titans are like quietly winning games with Ryan Tannehill.
I picked them.
Hey man, they're actually watchable now. I'm not gonna lie because before with Mariota, oh man, Mariota really, I feel bad for him, bro. Some dudes just can't make that transition. Some dudes just need the right coach, but he just never was able to make that transition.
Yeah, I get that. This is last year's rookie deal.
I believe so.
Yeah, because I feel like someone's gonna sign him. You know,
it depends. Maybe there's another quarterback whisperer out there, or maybe he'll compete for a job, but he definitely won't have a starting job after this season. He'll compete.
You tell me the Bills sign him. He could probably compete for one.
He probably could, but Josh Allen is their guy.
Yeah, hey, he's been improving too.
Yeah, like it's only Josh Allen's second year. Like quietly, he's probably one of the better quarterbacks out of that 2018 draft class.
Jack Lamar's the best quarterback in that draft.
Oh yeah, you could right now. I think it's fair to say that because
Baker's having a sophomore slump. Crazy.
Baker has been mishap Mayfield. Sam Darnold is still seeing ghosts.
I'm blaming.
Josh Rosen is behind Fitzmagic. Yeah, it's been.
I blame Kitchens. It wasn't it. Baker didn't look this bad under Greg Williams.
Well, that's their fault. That they was winning games with Greg Williams and they didn't hire him.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I mean, there must have been something internal going on.
Or it could just be the Browns being trash.
Could be.
It just doesn't make any sense. They're a much more talented team on paper this year than last. I honestly think it's solely coaching. I think Freddie Kitchens is in over his head. No disrespect to him. I think he was a really good quarterbacks coach for them last year, but you can't make that leap from quarterback coach to head coach. Like you gotta make that stop at coordinator first.
Yeah, with no previous.
You gotta make that stop first. Oh, but I don't know. And Sam Darnold, I'd be seeing ghosts too if I didn't have an offensive line. I'd be throwing that ball all over the place.
All right, but and this is let's
on for a sec. I mean, you gotta throw it at some point. You can't just keep taking a sack.
Dog is better than an into.
Bro, let's just go right into the Jets because
Let's do it.
Because I don't know, bro. Darnold might not be it for y'all. I'm gonna just say frank.
Oh, stop it.
Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean?
We're ending this narrative. Like, if how can you judge somebody if you're not put in a position to succeed? It's like test and you don't know the material. It's like you go into a quantum physics class and you don't. That's not your major.
So
your Kines major.
So say this week they go into Miami. Who actually are y'all? Let me see if y'all are home.
No, we're in Miami.
Okay, cool. So let's say y'all at Miami. Let's say Darnold gives you the same exact thing that he's been doing for the past 2 weeks. That doesn't scare you as a Jets fan? This is a hypothetical, by the way.
It scares me because if he's giving me the same thing, that's I know his ass is going to be in the field at least 8 times because that's what's been happening the last 2 weeks. You can't be good.
The Dolphins literally have no one in the tanking, so he's got to at least show something.
And yet somehow, if my offensive line can't block for me, what am I supposed to do?
You're right.
You're literally just supposed to sit back there and take the hits.
But you're not supposed to just throw it up, dog. Like you're not I'll give him a pass on on one of those interceptions that wasn't necessarily his fault, but the other two, man, bro, like
but the last one, the last one he's forcing it because you got to make a play. This last drive of the game,
right? Yeah, I know that.
The one that I think he overthrew, not overthrew, but just threw it to the wrong side of the receiver with Demaryius Thomas. Yeah, that was a bad one.
Yeah. But even last week,
I'll give him a pay. It's the best defense, in the league. And there were some bad throws, but I mean, if you're literally under pressure, I get it. You can throw it away or just take the sack, but I don't know. Quarterbacks, a lot of quarterbacks, especially he's only played 17 games in the league. A lot of quarterbacks just aren't built like, all right, it's not smart enough to just tuck it. Like Eli, as you saw in his career, he was smart enough to and Peyton and Tom Brady. All right, nothing's there. Sack's coming. I'm just going to go down, live to fight another day. These young quarterbacks, how many young quarterbacks really do that? A lot of them, when they first come in the league, are still gunslingers. They want to prove themselves. They want to be like the Aaron Rodgers. They want to be like, the Pat Mahomes. But not everybody can be like that. Right, I do think. Oh yeah.
2 questions. Okay, 1, hypothetically, and this is a long shot because I think the Dolphins are really well. I won't even say they're really bad. I think they've been a little bit more competitive the past 2 weeks. But say y'all get the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Do you draft Tua or do you not draft Tua?
You don't draft Tua.
All right. Second question. Are you convinced that Sam Darnold is y'all franchise quarterback?
Yes. I saw enough of him last year that makes me believe that.
I just don't think that but you can't use that argument. You can't say he's only played 17 games and then say that you saw enough of him last year that convinces that he's a franchise quarterback. I don't think you can be convinced of that.
I'm more convinced that he's good than bad because I mean, if you look, all right, let's break down this year, right?
Yeah.
Game 1, he has mono. He misses 3 weeks, right? First game back is against who? The Cowboys, right? The team rallies around. I don't know how clearly, I still have no idea how the Jets get that win, right? Rally around, yay, rah, rah. Then next week, go up against the best defense in the league, and then go up against
another fairly good defense.
When you have no offensive line, right? The play calling is atrocious. Like Adam Gase's play calling is absolutely abysmal.
I definitely agree with you there.
He doesn't get put in a position to succeed, so it's kind of hard to say he's not the guy. But in respect to your argument too, it's hard to say that to make the argument that he is the guy. I think he's still at a very weird limbo right now, and something's got to change. It's either Adam Gase has to change his offense, or the Jets need to go in a different direction at coaching staff. But I do think, me personally, deep down, I think I think Sam Darnold is the quarterback for the Jets.
I don't know. It's tough for me to say that he is or he isn't, but if I had to answer right now, I would say that he isn't. And I feel like if y'all did get a number 1 pick, I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't see why maybe Tua wouldn't be somebody that y'all draft, even though I think y'all need linemen more than anything. And I think that's probably that's why we're in the position now, because our previous GM, McCagnon, did not draft offensive linemen. Don't know why. Like I see, not to say that I don't love Jamal Adams. Like I love him to death, and then also I love Marcus May too. But
You have to draft offensive linemen. That's how you win in this league. That's how you win. Look at the Patriots. The Patriots have always had a great offensive line. Always. Seahawks, good offensive line. Packers, even in the bad years, their offensive line has been semi-decent. That's how you win. That's how you protect your quarterback. But clearly that wasn't McCaggan's thing because he wanted to build up that defense. And look, you build it up through the draft, you throw the bag at trash players, and this is what you get. Now we're left to pick up the pieces.
Mm-hmm. But see, now my argument to that is Tua is a much more mobile quarterback than Darnold is. I'm not saying Darnold is immobile. I'm just saying that.
And Tua, you trust the Jets to not break him?
Dog, but
I don't want that for Tua.
I
don't want that for Tua.
I don't know, dog.
Tua does not need to come. And then you also have to figure, right? That's now what? You bring in Tua. You still have Sam Darnold for 2 more years. Now you have quarterback controversy, and then let's say you do go with Tua. That's how many different starting quarterbacks in the last 10 years?
Honestly, bro, after the way that the Cardinals moved with Josh Rosen and Kyler Murray, nothing surprised me anymore because I was under the impression that all right, they just drafted a quarterback with their first pick the last year. Why would they do it 2 years in a row? And then what happened? They picked their guy. So it also depends on if Adam Gase is fired or not after the end of the season because Darnold is Gase's guy. That's the dude that he wants as quarterback. If they fire Adam Gase and give somebody else a chance, I'm not saying that it won't happen if they draft Tua, but I feel like it's more likely. But anyhow, going back to the Jets game itself, yeah, everything is that we kind of reiterated on the show already. Basically, their O-line is bad.
And how about this? How about this for play calling? 9 carries for Le'Veon Bell. 9 carries for Le'Veon. How do you win? How do you win in this league? You have one of the best
12 touches.
12 touches in general.
12 touches.
He is arguably one of the at this point, he's still one of the premier running backs in the league, and you give him the ball 9 times. How do you win like that?
Man, Miles still salty as hell about fantasy.
Oh my God, he gave me 5 points. Lord Jesus.
I'm telling you, Miles, you need to go to Jets Drive in Florham Park, and you need to be demanding Adam Gase for answers because I'm about to do that too. And I'm pretty sure half of Jets Nation is going to do that too. It's frustrating, man. I'm tired. I hate it here.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it here for you, bro. It's been a very it's been a very interesting week for New York sports, man.
Honestly, it's really rough for Jet fans.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's been a really long time since it was actually good. So I just feel like at this point, y'all should just be kind of used to it like Knicks fans. Which sucks.
Not really, because at least we got close. Like we got close with Sanchez. You got to
but how long ago was that?
Yeah, it's 10 years ago. I mean, but how long since the Knicks have been to a conference?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
don't you compare my Jets to the Knicks?
Okay. Like, damn, we get it. The Knicks are bad.
No, but I'm saying like
we won tonight though. But yeah,
I understand where John's coming from, though.
Yes,
I mean,
it's been so rough for so long.
John, here's the bottom line, right? I am darkness. All right, in more ways than one. I'm a masochist with my sports teams. I love when they hurt me. Temple, the Jets, the Nets, the Yankees, and to a lesser extent, the Rangers. I love it. Somehow that just excites me. And that's why I stick with them. Everybody, I've had so many people tell me, why don't you just become a fan of a different team? Get off the Jets. And I'm like, no, I like this too much.
Yeah. That's freaky.
Really darkness.
But
you want to talk about the Giants? Or, no, finish up.
Yeah, I'm done with Jets. Let's go to the Giants, the other team.
But yeah, Giants, same story. I mean, the offense was really looked a lot better, but I don't want people to be deceived by it because that last drive was that padded a little bit of the stats. Like it made Daniel Jones look that 323 and 4 touchdowns look a lot better. But overall, I think offensively the play calling was better. Defense, still, it was just continually giving up big plays to on that flea flicker, which I will say by Matt Patricia, that was a very great design play call. Did y'all see what I'm referring to? Or
Yes.
Yeah, the flea flicker joint that was like it was like a lateral pass, and then he threw it back, and then he got Galladay wide open downfield. Like that was a great play call. Danny Amendola was looking like vintage Patriots Danny Amendola. One thing I really didn't like about this game was in the beginning when Saquon got that backward pass, and it didn't look like he was like really like hustling to get back on that joint. It was kind of frustrating to see.
Saquon bullied some people.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, he did, like overall, I guess Saquon like had a better game. I think that he needs to get better in blitz pickups, though. That's like my only criticism of him is that like on blitz pickups, he's just has been very like regular, like for as strong as he is. But I mean, he's also, but you know, there's other aspects of offense that he was pretty good in. But the Giants, you know, I didn't think that this was a game that we were going to win, but you know, I've been saying that Detroit is a pretty good team. Their defense didn't really play as good as I thought they were. Talking about Detroit, but their offense, you know, Matt Stafford is continually quietly having another good season, and yeah, you know, it was a interesting game at that. I thought it's good. We're showing the signs that we can at least be competitive with decent teams, but you know, the defense just has to continue to get better.
It sucks because I think the Lions are about to go like full fire sale when it's like they just haven't been able to catch a break this season. Like the team isn't bad, but not gonna lucky. But,
yeah, I mean they might turn a corner. Who do they play? Who do they play this week? They play the Raiders. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna tune into that. That's definitely gonna be a good game.
I don't know, man. It just feels like the New York football is just like, just give us like a couple years and then we'll really see what's going on. Like this is just a mess. I think Schumer needs to get fired too.
Yeah,
I think that whole front office had to go.
I think Pat Shermer's not gonna get fired only because the excuse is gonna be, oh well, rookie quarterback. Okay, we'll see what happens. Like rookie quarterback will go on. You know, we'll see what happens next year. And I feel like if we're bad at the start of next year, he might be gone by the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Looking forward to next week. We definitely the Jets got the Dolphins, and then we have the Cowboys. So I think those would be two fairly competitive games at least. But I don't think that those are either games that either team will. Well, I think the Jets have a better opportunity to win than the Giants do. But
for sure. I'm
just happy that I didn't have to see the Cowboys play because honestly, I was not in the mood to defend Dak Prescott again. So, right. But I'll probably end up having to defend him next week. So stay tuned for that, audience.
I don't know. I mean, playing the Giants, so we'll see.
Who knows? He might have a bad game. Daniel Jones might turn it up.
If he has a bad game, then you have to admit that he's mid.
I probably won't.